Hey guys, Brian and Ryan back here at Ground Control. We're going to go over another variation to the stack out of the armbar from full guard. So I'm starting in Brian's guard. He's going to look to apply the armbar. Now the last time we used the crease of our elbow coming underneath the wrist and then transitioned our hand to the outside of his thigh, pulling down to eliminate a little bit of space, or creating a little bit of space, on my neck. The difference we're going to do with this variation is rather than coming towards the outside, my hand's going to come towards the inside of his leg and roll my hand palm down on top of his hamstring. From here, we're going to look to start stacking the same way that we did before. My knee goes right towards his hip. My other leg steps up with my instep facing, knee towards the thigh, and now I'm going to heel toe to start creating pressure and putting my weight on top of him. From here, I'm going to do my slight rotation. It's not going to be one big yank, small pulls. And now I like to reach down and grab right onto the hip onto the same side. Now my hand that was not being attacked is right on top of his hamstring. I'm going to extend straight out until my elbow clears on his leg. From here, I do a row motion. And I'm going to pinch his legs are really tight now between my triceps and my hip onto the other side. My personal preference from here is I do just a slight turn and then I put my hands right down towards the armpits. And I have good control of his hips right now. From here, we do the same knee exchange. My ear is going to drop right towards Brian's chest. My hand's coming underneath of his head. And now I move into a side control position. One more time with it. Brian attacks the armbar. I control the end of the lever, putting the crease of my elbow right at my wrist. My hand now swims towards the inside, and I'm going to cup right on top of his hamstring. My knee is still tight to the hip. I step my leg up and really give a lot of weight driving over his shoulders and his neck until I can look over my shoulder and slow body rotations to clear my arm that's under attack. Now I look to establish a grip on his pants, and my arm's going to straighten out. Once it straightens, I'm going to do a row back, keeping a nice tight pinch with his legs between my triceps and my hips. It's going to be tough for Brian to move. Can you move around a little bit for me? I've got good control of his hips right now. So my hands go to the armpits. I go with a low knee exchange, and my ear is going to go right towards his chest. Now I come underneath the head and rotate to a good side control position. And that's another variation of the stack out of the armbar from full guard.